Really silly. Alright, so this is going to be a little series I do of using every weapon in the game in free-for-all for about an hour. Probably will go from left to right, excluding the archer until eventually I do. I'm doing this mainly because I miss people like Ripper in their casual, fun-to-watch chivalry gameplay, so why not do my own, right? So if we are going from left to right for at least the primaries, that means we're going to be starting with the battle axe. And that's about the gist of it. I was thinking maybe I should do it where I'm doing it until I get a win in free-for-all, but honestly that's not too hard to do. It's not too hard to achieve, so to make it so there's more content on display, have like an hour of gameplay.
Only 20 more victories.
That was beautiful. That was a gorgeous kick into whiff punish. Yeah, man, this game is just so much fun, and I want it to thrive. I will remind you at all times, I am no content creator. I am just someone who makes videos on this channel whenever I feel like it. So, to expect consistency out of me would be a very big mistake. What's your plan here? Can't do that in my face. I said I'd be using the battle axe, right? And I'm already over here snatching stuff. I'm going to be titling these videos probably the exact same for every weapon that I have. Yeah. And the title of the video has nothing to do with the actual content on display. Please be wary of that. I just like to do things in a nonsensical way. Adds to the humor of things. It's funny. I've been playing a lot more Team Objective than I once was. Wow, that guy's having a bad day. And in Team Objective, I almost exclusively play in third person for obvious reasons, so that way I don't get surrounded and murdered. But in free-for-all, I'm almost exclusively in first person, despite the fact that the problems might be even worse in this. Man, kick after a hit is really good at this weapon. Nice whiff punish. Shoot. I do that. I've been using the crouch a lot more. I do that thing where I look at the ground and crouch and I do the overhead to accelerate it as much as possible, but it makes it very hard to hit. This is what what you would normally do, and this is what it looks like. The idea being the closer I am to the ground, the faster it'll release. That guy does not care about me. Well, neither did he. I would advise you to alternate between first and third person if you want to play at maximum efficiency. As said, it's weird. In this, I mostly play in first, and Team Objective, I mostly play in third. When I was in the beta, and I was pretty much exclusively playing Team Objective, I'm surprised that still caught his block. Oh, that was gorgeous. When I was playing the beta, I used to alternate a lot, but in free-for-all here, I don't really alternate. Man, some of the weapons that are really slow, people don't expect. People always attack earlier than they should when I'm doing these charge overheads. I notice it the most with the maul, the greatsword, and the battle axe, to no surprise. Probably the three slowest weapons in the game. Probably the executioner's axe being in 4th place. Maybe the sledgehammer too. Yep. Man, battle axe is really good. It's not a weapon I actually use a lot, and this thing is screaming. So for continuity's sake, a lot of these videos will come out, or at least this one. Let me not plan for the future. This video is out before any changes have been made to the game. So, balance-wise and everything, this is the launch of the game, and that is how things are here. That is what you will be seeing on display. That includes what I assume one day, one gracious day, will change for the removal of bots and free-for-all, basically. I'm sorry if I can barely talk coherently. I need to fix up my sleep schedule to be a functioning member of society. That's dead. That is the biggest problem, in my opinion, for this precious mode. Free-for-all is my favorite, and bots being in it, despite all these players, is crazy to me. There's probably over 25 players in this match, maybe over 30 players in this match, and there are still bots. A lot of them. Why is that? They have no place. Earth punch, maybe? Oh, that came out fast. Nice. True King Drew. Thank goodness it didn't have a 3. I feel like someone like True Talent would enjoy a game like this. Because he used to play the culling. But let me not talk about other content creators in here. As you can see, rank 127. We play a little Chiv. I've used pretty much, not even pretty much, I have used every weapon in this game. Obscure ones, meta ones, balanced ones, and they all have a place. There are some weapons that I do sort of avoid. The one I avoid the most openly is the knife, which is this guy's secondary. I hate this thing with a burning passion. I'd rather use the throwing mallet. And I couldn't necessarily even tell you why I dislike it as much as I do. It has nothing to do with the damage numbers. I think it's the range. It feels unfairly slow. Not slow. What am I talking about? I'm talking about range, and I say it feels unfairly slow. It feels unfairly short. And with that, it forces me to use the easiest attack in the game, which is slash. If you notice in my gameplay, I don't really like doing the slash because people have a lot of muscle memory to counter slashing. The defense in this game is a bit different from, you know, Mordhau, Chiv 1, games of this type, with the hold block and the way stamina works here. And counter slashing is very easy to pick up on because the timing for counters is very forgiving. So I pretty much avoid slashes as much as I can to mix it up. In the old games, you know, you would usually get a back and forth going of people parrying, catching the attack, then using their attack, and you go back and forth until someone makes a mistake. In this one, it's a lot slower paced, and the hold block changes that. So you actually want to avoid getting into a back and forth. You want to find ways to break rhythm. That's why you see me doing pretty standard combos like hitting once into a kick to break the immediate block, and then following it up. If you get into a back and forth in this game, you gotta find a way to break it. Whereas in the older games, that was pretty much the system, waiting for an error within the back and forth. And another note about, you know, this being on pre-patched launch version of the game, that also pertains to how stamina works. That's something I feel will need addressing in this, as the... Nope. As I do think stamina is something that should be addressed.
For the iron
Hold that.
glove.
Give me this. Nice. What's up? Will he fall for it again? I'm surprised the maul was fast enough to do that. Gotta find out which weapons I'm allowed to get a heavy on. What I like to do after a hit is feint my next follow-up, because I said you want to get away from a back and forth in this game. You want to find ways to open people up for hits. And sometimes after a feint I like to get a heavy attack in, but not every weapon... All calculated. Not every weapon will allow that. because their counter hit, or maybe late riposte, will beat it out. That missed. Spear and shield is the only weapon that actively scares the crap out of me. Okay. So you see this dude, he's very patient. So a kick on him is pretty much free. One of my favorite things about this style of game, what the heck was that, is the fact that every opponent, you have to behave differently to an extent. Most people, when you see them, you can tell immediately what they're going to do and how they're going to play. Like, next time I see that guy, I'm going to expect him to wait until I do something to give me a kick punish. But the best opponents are the ones that can adapt. What are these two dudes doing? Are they teaming? Hope not. Are the ones that adapt to how you play, and that's when the real fun begins. Yeah, I can tell he doesn't like blocking for anything. Whiff punish, bye-bye. Whoa, what hit me? Someone's throwing something at me. Or they're just straight up shooting at me from where? There? Ah, okay. I just love the way combat flows in this game. I know there's a lot of controversy before launch, now that it's out, with the, you know, the hold block, the back and forth block slash, block slash, block slash, that gameplay rhythm. But there is a skill ceiling here. This game is not brain dead. Some brain dead strategies can work, but not all. Some work a lot better than others, sure. For example, you can spam the counter slash with the short sword and beat out a lot of people's riposte, which is hilarious, but also horrible. Nice. He doesn't get a kill for that. Oh look, the bot's alive down there. Do we need more evidence that they cheat? Nice whiff punish. There is a foundation for skilled gameplay here, and when duels come to consoles via a server browser, and hopefully in the future a goddamn mode, a dedicated duel mode instead of a stupid role-playing free-for-all server, I think a lot of opportunities will open up for fun. I think a kick is possible on this guy. Oh god, get away from me. And at some point I want to win a free-for-all using this ram's head item. Want to be using the battle axe mostly. I want to watch behind you. Thank you. No. Normally when you get hit and you're carrying something, that person can combo you to death, but he was doing heavies for some reason, so I had enough time to throw it. Also, the kill limit... Whoa. The kill limit on this thing is supposed to be 35. That only happens on the Warden Blade map. On every other map, so long as there's a lot of people, it seems to break. Yikes. The highest I've seen it go up to is 59 kills. But only on Warden Glade it never bugs out. It's always 35, so I have no idea what could cause a bug like that, but I'm not complaining. I feel they should raise the kill count in free-for-all depending on how many players are. Like if that's even possible, to dynamically adjust the... Wow, that's crazy. The counter timing in this game, when you get it successfully, it leaves you invincible from attack for a really long time. I swear it feeds into the attack phase. From my understanding, when you get a counter, you're invulnerable for the entire wind-up. But I swear, even on the release, dudes are still able to deflect any attacks that come their way. I think it's a bit crazy. And that's what I mean when I address that this footage is coming from a launch version of the game, because I imagine in the future a lot of things will change. There are many inconsistencies in the game with hitboxes, people being able to counter my specials, which doesn't make sense unless the game says so somewhere. Nice. Unless the game says so somewhere. Sprint attacks too. Sprint attacks, I've seen people counter them. I've seen people counter stabs with overheads, slashes with stabs. That's not how it's supposed to work. Unless, as said, there are hidden mechanics that aren't explained. But big problem with this game's launch is that a lot of things are happening, and I don't know, and along with many other people, if they are bugs or features, you know? And that's bad, especially for a game in this style. You want everything to be understood pretty well, so everything is on a fair playing field. Are counters like rock, paper, scissors? Nice. Are counters like rock, paper, scissors? Do counter slashes always? Wow. How late into my attack was I that he was allowed to just hit me like that? So, can I counter every overhead with both I don't know, a slash and overhead only, but not stabs? Is it a hidden mechanic? Or is it just inconsistencies? Hit registration, that's another huge issue, especially with overheads and stabs. Stabs at certain weapons. The pitchfork, I know, gimmick weapon, but still important. I've seen thousands of pitchfork attacks go straight through the opponent.
The leader needs only 10 more!
Oh yeah, I see how that dude's gonna play. Watch. He's gonna keep doing the counter slash because that weapon is so fast. So people like that, whiff punish. Bang. There's no surefire strategy that will secure you victory. There are some strategies you can do, some things you can do to cheese the system to an extent, but nothing will guarantee you victories. You can get general tips on how to play better, how to, you know, average success in engagements, but there are no strategies that will guarantee you consistent victory because of, you know, the beauty of a game like this, having to adapt, having to treat each opponent differently, having little room for error versus some weapons. Some weapons will two-shot you, other weapons take like 6 hits to kill you. And yet somehow with that dynamic, they're all still equally viable. See, look at that. There you just saw the mistake. There you just saw the mistake of the game. I countered his attack with the wrong move, and yet he was able to get it through. He did a stab, I did a counter slash, which is an accident, which I should get punished for, and yet he got blocked. Feature? Bug? Who knows? I'm going to assume that that is a bug. A very bad one at that point. The worst bug in combat that I've experienced so far is after a kick. I don't know if you've seen it in the footage so far already, but after a kick, sometimes people will teleport backwards. They'll rubber band. They'll rubber band backwards, which negates my punish. It's really bad. Happens if I do a heavy attack, a fast attack, it's weird. And I don't know if it's something that dudes are triggering or not. It looks janky. It's definitely not intentional.
And the leader is victorious!
Okay. Just trying to read this dude. Ooh. Nope. Okay. With punish. Nope. See? Doing counter slashes. People aren't used to the button inputs of doing counter overheads and counter stabs. Me neither. It's very easy to do this, but to do counter overhead, counter stab, no one's really used to it yet, except for very, very adept players. Scary weapon. He's gonna have no stamina, and then dead. Alright. That one I really had to focus up there, because the short sword is a terrifying weapon. I see it complained about quite a lot. For good reason, too. It does have some problematic features. When I get to the short sword, I'll maybe try to showcase and explain. Nope. Alright. So as I said, I'll probably do these for about an hour, which definitely should guarantee at least a full rotation of the 3 current free-for-all maps. And it should just be good fun. The crazy thing about this game, I'm like rank 127. This game's about, what's the date? 26. The game has been out for 18 days. Almost 3 weeks, and I'm a no-life rank, undoubtedly. I have not stopped having fun, and that's why I've played it so much over such a short amount of time. Like, the amount of fun that I'm having in this online multiplayer game is ridiculous. I love Chivalry 1 despite all of its faults. It was a one-of-a-kind game for a peasant Xbox player like myself, and to have this game come out, release on console with crossplay that they are addressing so we can also play with PlayStation people as well, and vice versa. It's truly beautiful. They've really made magic here, and I hope that it continues to thrive, because I have not stopped having fun since. I have so many other games that I should be playing, but yo, the day before this game came out, I couldn't play anything, because, like, there was nothing to play, and since this game came out, every time I try to play another game, it's like, I'd rather play Chivalry 2 right now. I literally cannot get enough of this game. That should be a whip punish. Slower weapons. I'm trying to throw my weapon here. Slower weapons leave very big openings for a whip punish. I saw an archer. She can kill me. Nope. Bye-bye. He's dead. These are... this is my biggest complaint with the game, besides the kick bug and the... Hey, there's a guy behind you. Yeah, have fun with that. What's up? Leave me alone. Deal with the bot. Is he actually chasing me down while there's bots? Hold this. Oh, shoot. GG. Yeah, besides the legitimate irregularities with this game, biggest complaint definitely is the AI. Remove them from my mode. Please. Okay. Oh my god, this man's not animating. That's the bounce backwards. See that? That kind of stuff takes a punish away from me. Nice try. He did an alternate counter slash, so normally when you do a counter slash, you counter from the alternate attack. That's normally the second heavy that comes out. That's the second stab that comes out. That's the second slash. But you can alternate with a button to do alt inputs to change up, to switch up your weapon attack, and you can also do that from countering. So that way, my counter attack comes out from the other angle, which is very trippy. Ooh, beautiful. There are some things that I do a lot better in first person and third person. There's uses for both of them. In first person, I'm a lot better aiming my overheads and my stabs. I'm better at gauging my weapon's distance.
The leader requires only 20 more victories.
Immersion, of course. Many other things that I probably couldn't tell you off the top of my head right now, because I do these things in the script, and I'm pretty bad at rambling. In third person, I'm definitely a lot better at gauging my enemy's range and just maneuvering. In first person, I'm better at engaging. In third person, I'm better at whiff punishing. I'm wasting time chasing that guy. Wow. Thank you, Bob. In third person, I can bob and weave around people that I just simply can't do assuredly with such confidence in first person. Also, another minor thing that third person helps me a lot more with is ducking. Ducking is a viable strategy to avoid slashes, people that do nothing but slash. Usually it works maybe once in a fight, but you shouldn't do it more than that, because at that point the person will be expecting it. And in third person, it allows me to get away with a punish after a duck. Look at that. I ducked his swing accidentally. Whiff punish. The aim assist and the crossbow guy messed me up. Let's get rid of this bot. I'll take this. I think he got dropped by the bot. Yes. Oh, nice try. Because after a duck, I don't know what someone does in first person. If I want to duck efficiently, this is what I'd have to do in first person. I can't see anything. In third person, I can do this. And I can see exactly what they're going to do next. Are they going to follow up another swing? Are they going to jump backwards and try to avoid my strike? So I can act a lot more confidently. Simply can't do that in first person. That's also why it peeves me a lot that people keep talking about one being better than the other. They both have value. Let's get this guy, because he will obliterate the two of us. Nice. That was a good throw, whatever he did.
The leader needs only 10 more.
I see a lot of people complain that get rid of third person, make first person only servers, blah 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 blah. You're putting yourself at a disadvantage if you ignore one. If you want to play as efficiently as possible, you need to alternate between both. You just have to. There's no ifs, ands, no buts. And the maul is a weapon that requires finesse. You can't simply riposte slash everything with the maul. Try it again. Yikes! Yeah, with these big slow weapons, they require true masters for them. The maul is an amazing weapon. It's the only weapon that can consistently one-shot 3 of the 4 classes with its special. And you can't simply riposte slash the maul and expect to win.
Iron Fist!
You really need to make that thing work. Sometimes you gotta relinquish or riposte just to close in. Oh, that's another inconsistency. See, it looks like he has no weapon. He has a weapon. He's not animating. Spawns. People, so whiff punish. Hold that 2-shot. Man. And a really cool thing to see in this game is when you're in the rhythm and you're really messing with someone, you can see when they start to freak out. Like when I see these good players and I'm able to start getting kicks and stuff on them, that's how you know you've downloaded them. And you're just in their head, messing with them.
3 more kills, and the leader is victorious.
Is that person gonna hit her from behind? That could have been a whiff punish, I just wasn't confident. I moved to the left to avoid that. What are you gonna do? I need that weapon. Aww. This is a really fun weapon. I don't use this weapon a lot, as you can see. Level 13 compared to my level 19, 22. My most used weapon, the pickaxe, level 28. But this is a good weapon. Man, there are no bad weapons in this game. There are definitely some that are better than others. Dare I say, objectively better than others. But every weapon has viability to some point. Alright, last kill. I don't want it to be a bot. GG. Oh, I'm missing my right arm. That was a duck. That was a successful duck because I noticed all he was doing was slashing, so I was confident in that. But I was missing my right arm. I couldn't do my special. Let's hopefully not lose. He's killing himself. Oh, because he was out of bounds for too long. Ugh. Nope. Nope. Throw another one. Bye-bye. The recovery for throwing things is very big. For javelins, throwing knives, throwing axes, you have to be very far away or confident if you want to throw something that close to someone. I knew that was a free kill when he tossed it. Man, it's fun. Hoping to do with these hour-long videos, I hope to just provide fun background gameplay of Chivalry 2. I know, at least back before this game came out, and obviously Mordhau never being on console, I used to binge-watch people, mostly to Ripper, and just observe. These are such fun games to both play and watch, in my opinion. Especially with the level of polish they've put into this, with the sound design of everything, the feel. Oh god, it's amazing. Weapons have some real weight. You feel the oomph when you're hit. It's awesome. You can feel that while playing, and you can see it while just watching. A lot of bugs in this game. You see the black line on that blue tarp? You hear the heartbeat? These are all bugs that are in this game. Pretty much nothing changed from beta. Beta actually performed better than the launch, which isn't too surprising. I think that went right over his head. Nice dead angle. What are you gonna do? Ooh! Nope. Nope. Yeah, getting third-partied by a player in a bot's horrible, but no mercy. Where did that land? Oh. I'll take this. Dude's playing a risky game, throwing stuff so close to people. Customization also sometimes doesn't save, so you spawn in as the default outfits with the default voices. Some cosmetics straight up a lot of people can't unlock. For example, the white hair. No one has unlocked old age in the game yet. This looks like a bad place to be. I don't want to be monkey in the middle there. Oh shoot, I know that guy. He's always using that weapon. I've never seen him use anything else. Went right around the block there. Also, another thing with first person, if I didn't mention it, in things that I can simply do better in first than in third, accuracy. I can reach around blocks a lot better in first person than third. And some weapons I straight up refuse to use in third. Spears, for example. I am terrified of the idea of using a spear in third person. Wow, that's unlucky. Nice, that was a heavy slash. I did a counter early. Got ripped for it. Another pretty bad issue, as you can see right there. In free-for-all, the spawns are horrible, because these maps are very small, and honestly, they don't feel built for free-for-all. They feel built for one side being on one side, and the other being on the opposite end. So in free-for-all, when people spawn in, consistently, nearly every time, I'd say 95% of the time, when someone spawns in, they have no animation, and sometimes they don't even have a weapon. Look at that, he countered my overhead with his slash right there. Bug? Feature? Who knows? Damn, missed. Watch out, I'm doing you a favor. Alright, where'd that axe land? Nice. Nope. Oh. Bye-bye. He's using my pickaxe. I only ever see people using the shovel. Weird. I'm not used to fighting a pickaxe. I don't want to be here with all these bots. Can we go over here? AFK. Pretending to be AFK. Oh god. Missed. No. Bye-bye. Oh god. Ooh. What the heck? He countered my stab with an overhead. Bug or feature? I should have thrown my axe at him when he was doing that. I'll probably try one of these types of episodes as an archer with their weapons in a free-for-all. I've won a couple free-for-alls as the archer. Not exclusively using their range weapon though, mind you. Bye-bye. Ow. I'd love to see some pickaxe supremacy. Good, behind you. I don't know what that was, but better luck next time.
Defend me! For the red and black!
Nice. Let's get rid of that bot. Hold this. Where's my axe? Oh man, the misses. Nope, counter slashed. I'm amazed that didn't dead angle me. You gonna... Nope, he did a counter slash after all those overheads I gave him. Oh my god, he pepe'd me. Wow. You gonna place him deep? I noticed that dude was swinging. I hear someone. Missed. Ooh, he chased me down. Nice heavy. Nice heavy. You know, as weird as this may sound, despite being level 127, I'm not used to fighting very good players. Like, I know I've said how I'm good at switching it up and stuff, but against a truly vicious player, I'm still not quite sure how to play against them. Because the game's still young for a lot of people. Nice. What are you gonna do? Who's throwing this stuff? Hold on. No, no, no. No, no, no. Annoying. People complain about archers. Shut up. Whoa, aw. I was gonna dodge backwards after that kick. Yeah, I still have to work on my reactions to kicks. People with impenetrable defenses. Like, I'm really good at whiff punishing, and overall just adjusting to what someone's doing to counteract it. But against the true masters, I'm not quite sure yet. Missed. Put myself right in the middle. Could have maybe just clipped his foot. Also, another thing that I'm not sure if it's a bug or a feature. Counter into another attack, does that still act as a counter? Because I've seen clips in 1v1 duels on PC of people feigning into another attack. They feint their slash into an overhead or something. I'm gonna kill this guy with jabs. Said I would. For example, I get baited into counter slashing and then he switches into an overhead. And then I change it into an overhead from the counter. I've seen it still act. I've seen it still act as a counter, and they get the successful counter. Once again, is that a bug or is that intentional? To chamber or morph it into the correct attack and then have it act as a counter. Is that a counter to the counter? That's not explained in the tutorial. What the heck? Bull crap. Give me this axe. Or this misser. I should find my battle axe. There it is. God dang it. As you can see, I don't take this game seriously at all. Honestly, it's the 64-player team objectives that get me aggravated. Pretty consistently. For obvious reasons, you know. Objective game modes, online multiplayer game, recipe for disaster. Who's shocked? I thought I heard someone. Oh my god, I don't know where I'm getting hit from. Well, what hit me the first time? Because it stunned me. Maybe someone just spawned in. One thing I hope they address in future updates is the emote wheel for console. There are so many amazing voice lines and characters in this game that I feel it's a shame that it's so hard to actually use them consistently, both in battle or casually, on console. Bye-bye. 8181, still alive. Oh god. I don't see a lot of people using jabs yet. Nice. Maybe if I just did a raw duck right there, could have dodged it and then whiff punish. Against people, I use the full wheel of moves, jabs, kicks, feints. I'm not sure how to play against them yet because so few people do. The heck out of here. You're not gonna reach that. Did he just take my battle axe? Evildoer. Thank you. Nice. Do it again. He has no stamina. I think he just spawned. Interesting how many people are using the maul in these lobbies. Maul is a very precious weapon. Of course, I would love to see more maul supremacy. Bye-bye. I suck. Give me that axe back. Yeah, you probably should have been paying attention. That was bad.
Yes!
Still haven't been switching to third person, have I? That's a glaive. Scary weapon. Extremely fast, very long range. Good for fighting multiple people. I'm talking like Morden from Mass Effect. God, the bots scare me so much. Because the bots, I swear, whenever I swing, they always use the attack that's faster. So I have to play reactionary. Throw it at me. Missed. Dragged it into him, though. That looked delayed. Whoa! That looked weird. I have noticed that jabs against someone that just countered or is riposting, I think, don't seem to affect them, which makes sense. That's fair. I'm losing my voice. I've been talking a lot today. And I'm running out of water. I need water. I only have like two swigs left in the bottle I have. Bastards. They're making me work for these last 2 kills. That was a sprint attack. Ooh, that dude was patient. Alright, let's end this. GG, well played. Yeah, I'm still not... Let me take a drink of water real quick for my own health. Because I sound like sandpaper. My throat feels even worse. Excuse me. I forgot what I was saying. I need to get some rest. What was I saying? Match ended. Oh yeah, I haven't been switching to third person. I don't know why. Whoops, it's not time. That's for the next episode. So this will probably be the last match. If we're not in an hour, then I'll do a quick Warden Glade next. But this has been some really nice Battle Axe gameplay right here. I mean, great weapon. I've shown the heavy overhead drags. You can definitely accelerate it to get some nasty whip punishes. Obviously, the damage on this thing is monstrous, especially on knights. Really good weapon. What I always underestimate about it is its range. I swear, I try to whip punish this thing, and I move too close. It's weird, because they keep the weapon relatively close to them, so it's strange how that attack went right through, man. See, that's a scenario where you would definitely want to be in third person, when there's multiple people. But for some reason, I don't do that in free-for-all anymore. I said I used to in the beta. He did a heavy to chase me down. Nice. Did another heavy. I don't know why I didn't anticipate that. I should jab after a delay like that. Jabbing freaks people out. There are a lot of strategies you can use to freak people out. One thing I love doing is I love just not doing anything. After a hit or something, just stay in their face. I'm trying to throw my axe. Excuse me. Yeah, I was trying to throw my axe there for a while. Let me try to switch more so you can see the benefits. Nope. In free-for-all, I don't get kicked. I don't. Especially with slower weapons like this. Some general advice. Versus a slow weapon, do not hold block. You really shouldn't be kicked by a maul or a battle axe, because look how slow these basic attacks are. They're very reactable. I'm getting shot in the back when trying to display this. So, someone doing a combo into a kick shouldn't affect you. Hold on. Shoot! Good job. I'll take this. Thank you. I'll take this. Wow, look at that range. longest range axe right there. And also with heavy weapons, you shouldn't be kicked, because you should pretty much always be comboing into another attack. Ooh. Oh. I never play these free-for-all matches to win. It's just to get some great fights in there. Because, as said, we don't have dual servers on console yet. We don't have a server browser of any kind. Also, this is my least favorite free-for-all map, because the spawns here are atrocious. Get away from me. Okay. What the heck was that? You didn't follow that up with an attack after that free hit I just gave you? You deserve the rock next. Lucky. I'm amazed that missed. I'm amazed that missed. Where's my rock? I'll take this instead. Chasing me down. Is that a battle axe? Dane axe. Amazing weapon. Beautiful weapon, even. Give me a slash to duck. Oh. I should get a duck in, shouldn't I? Do it again. Handle my light work. Hold that. I was gonna kill him with a jab. With punish? Good stab. Good stab. Battle axe supremacy. Show him how it's done. One other benefit of the battle axe, besides its slow speed and huge damage, is a base overhead can one-shot an AI, which is very helpful in the current state of things. Bastard child. Still not dead. Throwing things is not easy. Even with the aim assist. Uh-oh. What's up? Yeah, he knows me. Oh, shoot. Oh yeah, I threw my knife at that guy and I didn't pick it up.
The leader requires only 20 more victories.
Nice. Bye-bye. I'm telling you, that kind of stuff should not be working. Should not freak people out so much. I don't know if I can get a with a lot of weapons, even the slower ones, you can get a heavy attack after a kick. I still don't know which ones. Obviously, there's no way to test consistently because there's no private lobbies or anything. So I want to see if I can get a charged overhead after a kick. I highly doubt it, but you don't know. Where's my axe? I'll pick up a an axe. Ducked his attack. Another thing that's really good about doing what I'm doing there is with the stamina system in this game, you get stamina back every time you successfully land an action. If I'm dodging away from someone and then attacking their block again, that means they are consistently losing stamina without gaining any back, which is extremely helpful. You can see how much stamina someone has whenever you hit them based on that shield icon. The more depleted and grayed out it is, the closer they are to losing their weapon. So that's another reason why spacing is a very important part of this game, with how stamina works. You can hold that. He can hold it too. Throw it at me. The kings of whiffs, both of us. Nice feint. I got you. Now, I was gonna do such a stylish play. Jump over, kill him, jump back, throw it at him, but he disappeared anyway, so it would have failed. Can I get that axe back? Get away from me. I just want my axe, you weirdo. There it is. Alright, now you can get the smoke. You might want to get the spear guy. I promise you he's gonna be more annoying than me. And then you can hold that. You're gonna die anyway. Ow. I love doing that. Whenever I get hit in the back, and the first thing I do is jab, he threw a knife and it disarmed her. You can disarm people with any throwing weapon. I've thrown rocks at people and disarmed them. Ow. Mission failed successfully. Yeah, I'll do one more quick warding glade after this one. That'll wrap up the hour of the battle axe. I hope these matches have provided some good entertainment. What the heck? That guy was moonwalking. Hold on. Oh my. I bet I can jab this guy to death. He seems pretty formulaic. Evildoer. Oh yeah, that dude does not like blocking. I'm telling you, when you get into the groove of this game and you become a God Emperor of mankind, you can see someone and just tell exactly how they're going to play and how to assimilate them until they adapt. That's another thing that's cool about this type of game. You can play the same way, guilt-free, as long as it works. He has no idea where I went. I went out. I went out. Double decapitation? No, only I was decap. Bing. Like, I know a lot of people hate to see when dudes keep on counter-slashing away with their messer and stuff, but if it's massacring people, why stop? Why stop doing something that's working? I understand the frustration, but I also understand why they're doing it. Man, nothing but long weapons here. This dude looks just like me.
The order!
Probably could adapt that. Yeah, he is me. He has the exact same customization. So I'll do one more Warding Blade after this. And then the next episode will be the War Club. Because unless I get requests, which I won't, I'm pretty much going to go from left to right for the primaries, and then the secondaries, glossing over some that are just copied loadouts, like the Raider and the Ambusher.
The Battle of Warden Glade.
Another episode I need to do is on this map, there's a ram skull. Current launch version of the game, this ram skull does 150 damage on a regular throw, 225 damage on a headshot throw, meaning it one-shots basically everything in this game on throw. And you could I'm saying basically too much, you can rapid fire this thing if you bounce it off someone and then pick it up. It's in a bush just out of bounds at the start of this. It's here in TDM and free-for-all. I would really like to win a free-for-all exclusively throwing that thing and killing people. This is another bug with the game, where it spawns you in as a class with a weapon that you did not choose. So I will just suicide immediately. I'm surprised I didn't. No, I'll kick you. Glaive is a scary weapon to tackle. It does piss all damage, but its range and speed are very intimidating. Man, I got hit by 2 people right there. Oh my god, he hit me through two other guys. Nice one shot. Oh, he didn't die. Why would you throw your maul? That's not maul supremacy. That's maul beta cucketry. Are you doing one thing? Yes, you are. Behind you. I'll take your axe, thank you. Thought I heard someone running right at me with all their plate armor. I keep forgetting about this sprint attack. Oh yeah, this dude's a one-trick pony. Look at that. I could probably jab him to death. I have no idea what he's doing. He failed. Try harder. I'll just grab these bandages. Can anyone stop me? Whiff punish. Look at that, I'm draining his stamina. He has no stamina, so now he doesn't know what to do. He knows he can't block because I'll disarm him. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's why abusing your range sometimes works out quite well. Alright, let's get some gameplay in. Nice. What's up? You have no stamina. I'm telling you. There is a stamina game to this, believe it or not. With some weapons, it's not as obvious, but with others, it is. Pickaxe supremacy. Show them what for. I was trying to throw my axe. It wasn't happening. The throwing inputs for a controller is both bumpers, and it works pretty inconsistently. It's very bad.
The leader requires only 20 more
Next time I die,
victories.
I'll show you where the skull is. With the free cam, if I die over there. My favorite one-trick pony. God, I hate when I get into a back and forth with the bots.
Down with the lion! Each one of you is worse than the other!
Give me this. Bye-bye. Oh, that wasn't a whiff punish. That's one of my favorite tricks to do. 2 jabs. After the first jab, I keep running at them, jab them again, and then I attack. It works so often. 99% of the time, all the time. Whew, bad place to be. I just want my axe. I can't believe an executioner's axe just missed. Not dead. That's why I turned away like a villain that just set off an explosion. I thought he was dead. I can definitely jab this guy to death. He plays weird. What the heck? Did he run out of arrows? Look at him. Oh god, I have to watch the bruise on my index finger. Man, get away from me.
For the iron bed! Thanks! Thanks for the aid!
That running attack is very hard to land. Hold that. I'm sure I can get away with this. No. He was trying so hard. He just couldn't get it. Oh, it's so cute. Kept missing, then he went to throw, and then he just got hit in the rear. If I didn't mention it already, the only weapon that I am actually terrified of facing is a decent spear and shield user. That's the scariest weapon combo in the game.
10 more.
Hold this kick. Oh, you don't play D. Accelerate. Yeah. I realized in the middle of that attack that he's using a long sword. I can't get away with that. Some weapons like that are so fast that they break the initiative game. And they can hit you before you can follow up after a blocked attack. I have to kill this thing, otherwise it'll follow me. I don't know if this dude actually has an idea as to what he's doing, or if he's just pressing buttons and then finding success. Nice. Dodge? Live? He beheaded me mid-roll. What a gamer. Yeah, I'd love to be able to use the infamous trash talk and laughs and taunts, boasts, or whatever in the middle of a fight, but on console it's horrible.
I got your back.
Wow, what a matrix. I'm gonna jab you to death. Please don't. Please don't.
3 more kills,
Is the archer still
and the
there?
leader is victorious.
Shoot me.
The kill leader is near
Well.
victory.
That rattled my brain in real life. Yeah, when duels come out, I'd like to make these videos about these weapons in dual form instead of free-for-all. But as a console person, this is the best that I've got. So, I could, of course, do them all over again in duels when I get that option. See why I don't do slashes? Even when I try to drag them, the counter timing is so easy in this game that I just don't see a point to it. Alright. I'm gonna cut the recording here. Carry on. Who knows, maybe immediately record the War Club right after. But I hope those matches were enjoyable for you. They sure were enjoyable for me to play. I will continue doing this for hopefully just about every weapon in this game. Hopefully Chivalry 2 thrives. I'm having a ton of fun. Can't stop playing. Won't stop playing. Restock before you head out. Joel, last name Miller.